Is New Zealand's education system facing a crisis of conscience? A heated debate has erupted over schools publicly committing to uphold Te Tiriti o Waitangi, the Treaty of Waitangi, with accusations of disgusting behavior and undue pressure flying between an advocate and the education minister. This is more than just a policy disagreement. It touches on the very heart of New Zealand's identity and its relationship with its founding document. Tania Waikato, a treaty advocate and lawyer, has found herself at the center of this storm. She's been compiling and publishing a list, Te Rārangi Rangatira, the list of chiefs, showcasing schools that have pledged to uphold Te Tiriti o Waitangi. As of yesterday, this list includes a staggering 1,306 schools, over half of all schools nationwide, visualized on a map of Aotearoa. But here's where it gets controversial. Education Minister Stanford has strongly criticized the list and the perceived pressure it puts on schools. When questioned by a journalist, she expressed concern for principals feeling pressured to sign up, even if they didn't fully agree, fearing they would be maligned if they didn't. Stanford went so far as to label the creation of the list and map as frankly disgusting behavior. This raises a crucial question. Is public commitment to Te Tiriti a genuine expression of support, or is it becoming a form of social pressure? Waikato vehemently denies that the list is the result of an organized campaign. She claims it originated organically from a simple social media post. The Kara started sending me their letters after I posted Whakatana High School's one up, and in the beginning there was only 5, so I went, "Oh, that's cool. I'll make a list." So I made a list, she explained. The list rapidly grew from a handful of schools to hundreds within days, fueled, according to Waikato, by the schools themselves. This is not a political party. This is not an activist group pushing these schools to do this. This is everyday mums and dads, kara, teachers, principals, boards of trustees, doing this themselves. And this is the part most people miss. Waikato argues that schools understand the potential consequences of removing the treaty requirement from the Education and Training Act 2020. This isn't just about symbolism. It's about resources. She suggests that removing the legal obligation to uphold Te Tiriti could lead to a reduction in funding for programs that support Māori students and incorporate Māori culture. She highlighted that principals have voiced concerns about losing funding for programs developed in partnership with iwi, tribes, and hapu, subtribes. Could the removal of the treaty requirement inadvertently disadvantage Māori students and communities? This isn't just a battle between an advocate and a minister. It's a reflection of diverse perspectives within the education sector. Stephen Lethbridge, principal of Auckland's Point Chevalier School Rangimatarau, firmly believes Te Tiriti was never intended to be optional. It's our foundational document, and removing it from the Education Act just means that we can take it or leave it, and that's the wrong message to be sending our Māori whānau. He emphasized the school's commitment to raising academic achievement for all students. On the other hand, Heidi Hayward, principal of Dunedin North Intermediate School, expressed that her school board feels both insulted and patronized by the implication that they need to be pressured into upholding Te Tiriti. We don't really see Te Tiriti as a compliance task as a board, and I think, arguably, as a nation we've actually moved beyond that. What do you think? Is it patronizing to believe schools need external pressure to uphold the treaty? Further emphasizing the importance of Te Tiriti, the New Zealand Catholic Education Office has urged all 235 Catholic schools to uphold it. Its chief executive, Dr. Kevin Shore, stated, "Our message is we are strong supporters of partnership. We are strong supporters of Te Tiriti. We want our wānau and akanga to thrive. This demonstrates a broad spectrum of support for upholding the principles of Te Tiriti within the education system." Minister Stanford maintains that her focus is on improving educational outcomes, particularly for Māori students. She believes that fulfilling the requirements of Section 127 of the Education Act, including offering Te Reo Māori, the Māori language, and ensuring cultural responsiveness, is key to upholding the treaty. "We are raising Māori achievement in reading, writing, and mathematics. That is upholding the treaty, and that's what I expect schools to do," she said. But is focusing solely on academic achievement enough to truly honor the spirit of Te Tiriti? Or does it require a more holistic approach that encompasses cultural understanding, partnership, and addressing historical inequities? This debate raises fundamental questions about the role of Te Tiriti o Waitangi in modern New Zealand education. Is it a living document that requires active commitment and advocacy, or is it a historical artifact that has already been adequately addressed? Is the public listing of schools a form of accountability or undue pressure? And ultimately, what is the best way to ensure equitable and culturally responsive education for all New Zealand students? We'd love to hear your thoughts and perspectives in the comments below. Do you believe schools should be publicly listed for their commitment to Te Tiriti? Why or why not?